guys, it's Reagan, and today I wanted to show you guys what I take in my work bag. Now, before I get into the contents of the work bag, I just want to make a little disclaimer for you guys. So I see all my coworkers bringing their backpack into work, and before I started working, I would see all these girls here on YouTube posting what's in my work bag videos, and that's cool. But honestly speaking, at this point, the backpack ain't working out for me. I feel like I have too much stuff in it, and it's getting really annoying carrying the backpack back and forth between home and work. And I have a locker. So, to be honest, after I make this video, pretty much everything in this backpack, with a few exceptions, will be kept in my locker at work because I don't want to be carrying them back and forth every day, and I probably will quit using the backpack and just stick with like a little bin in my locker and leave it at that. And the reason that I'm sharing that with you guys is because, if I'm being honest, I wish that somebody had told me that. Like, I wish that somebody had told me, like, you don't have to have a backpack for work, and that would have been so beneficial for me to know. But anyways, so this is basically everything that I carry up to work with me on a daily basis, and so I just wanted to go through that with you guys. Some of the things in here you might recognize if you saw my new nurse supply haul video, which I will link down below if you guys haven't seen it. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right on into the bag. Okay, so this is my backpack. It is from Patagonia, and it is a great backpack. There is nothing against this backpack. I just have too much stuff in it. So I'm just gonna kind of take things out in no particular order, and I will talk about them with you guys. So the very first thing which I keep in this side pocket is my pencil case. So I'm not gonna open it up because all of it would spill out, but in front I just have my scissors, and then in here I have whiteboard markers, highlighters, pens, pencils. Most of my pens are like funky colors because I like to color code pretty much everything. So this is definitely an essential for me, but like, this is the perfect example. Like, this doesn't need to come home with me every night. You feel me? You feel? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna start from the front and go back. So in this front pocket, a tampon just fell out. But in this front pocket, I just keep some pads and tampons so that I can get to them easily and accessibly, or in case I have somebody else who needs one, I can just be like, yeah, they're in like the front pocket of my backpack. So that's what's in that front pocket. And then in this little tiny front pocket, I keep a few different things. So normally I keep a few snacks in here. I also keep my wallet, obviously, that's kind of an essential. I also keep my little pharmacy. So this is a little like container that I got at the Dollar Tree. It was in the hardware section. It's probably meant for like nails and screws and stuff like that, but I just have different kinds of medicine, and then on here I have written like what the medicine is, and how much to take and how often to take it. Okay, the next thing in this front pocket is my work clipboard. So this has been super useful for me for taking notes, getting report, keeping my like daily to-do list. All of our papers, of course, we have to like leave at the hospital because they have patient information on them. So just every night when I'm done with my shift, I just put all those papers in the box, stick this back in my backpack, and I'm good to go. Moving on to this big ol' honking back pocket. So the very first thing on top here is my planner. You guys have seen this millions of times, but this thing is my life, okay? So I take it to work with me every single day because it's beneficial for me to be able to access like my work schedule in here. And then I also do photography, as you guys might know, so sometimes when I'm at work, I get messages on my photography page, so at lunch I'll kind of sit and like set up appointments and stuff like that, so it's just good to have this at work. Okay, so then I have my stethoscope here. This is just a Littman something. I don't know what kind it is, but it's just a very basic seal blue color. I love this thing. This is my favorite. I had kind of a cheapy stethoscope in school, and I mean, if I could learn on that thing, then I can listen on anything. But I also keep Coban and tape on here because we do a lot of IVs and a lot of like de-seeing IVs. And then this tape, I just think it's really gross to like pick up a piece of tape from just anywhere and be like, oh, here's some tape. I like to keep it with me so that I know where it's been, if that makes sense. I don't know, but anyway, so I just keep that on there. So yeah. Also, side note, it's honestly kind of scary how many of these videos I've seen and people like don't have their own stethoscope. Like, okay. All right, so the next thing in here is my little black bag. This bag, as you can see, is kind of coming apart. I've had it for a hot minute. So this bag is a lifesaver, and I have so many things in this bag that like I just could not freaking live without, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of go through these. So the first thing, I just have a little mini stick of deodorant because, you know, patients keep it hot in their rooms, that's all I'm gonna say. I have some Vaseline, like this is just good for your lips. I have really dry skin too. So I have some pain relief balm, and this is just really good for random things that might bug you. So like a bruise, sometimes like just this morning I burnt my finger on my hair thingy, and so, you know, something like this just might be beneficial because the last thing you want to do is be uncomfortable when you're about to go work 12 hours. That's all I'm gonna say. Hence this entire bag right here, okay? I also have some stress relief lotion. I have a tube of hydrocortisone because I do have eczema, and so sometimes I just get a little spot, and again, like, don't want to be miserable. I have some medicated lip balm from Dollar Tree. I have this lotion. Okay, so this lotion is actually a lotion that we keep at the hospital, but this is amazing for really, really dry skin. So I just keep this in my bag. I don't use it very often because we're actually switching over to a new product, so I need to like savor it and use it sparingly. So that's that. I also have some oil blotting sheets for my face, and I also have some feminine wipies. So those are self-explanatory. Next two things in here. The next two things in here you guys have probably also seen like a gazillion times, but the first one is this nurse's dictionary, and then I have a nurse's drug reference. So as I mentioned, I work on orthopedics, but we have a lot of patients come in with comorbidities. They're on medications I've never heard of because they're not common ones that we give. So it's important for me to have a resource that I can look things up. Normally, like my preceptor knows, because I'm not going to give a medication that I don't know what it is. So I'll always ask her, but sometimes we do have to do some digging. So I like to have a drug reference guide with me so that we can double check dosages and stuff as well. And then this nurse's dictionary is really beneficial because it's got some like basic information in it, but sometimes we have patients come in with like stuff in their history that we've never heard of, or maybe they're having a procedure done that we've never heard of. So we just want to look it up really quick so that we kind of know what to expect, if that makes sense. Okay, so the final thing in my bag is this bad boy. So this is a hydro jug, and this was given to me for Christmas by my grandma. So this actually holds an entire gallon of water, and this is really beneficial because I noticed on the days that like I set it out with my cup, because I always have these two things. If I just have this, then I like sip on it. But if I have these two things, it's like I make a conscious effort to like drink as much as I can. So I take this to work with me, try and keep it out at my desk so that I make sure that I'm drinking plenty of water throughout the day, because that's very, very important, especially in my job. Like, we forget to drink water, we get dehydrated, so every chance that I get to sit down at a computer, I really need to take advantage of it. So this is not sponsored, but I love this water bottle. I love the color. It's just very sleek. It also has measurements on the side here, so you can keep track in milliliters and ounces of water. So that's really cool as well. It holds ice. Like, it has a really, really wide opening here at the top so that you can put ice in here. It doesn't sweat either, which is super nice. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, sometimes you put ice in a water bottle and it like gets all sweaty. That's just, no, I'm not a fan. Okay, so that's everything in my work backpack. As you can see, like, it's a lot, and that backpack is heavy, and I'm getting tired of carrying it up to work every day. So what I'm gonna do is, the lockers have hooks in the top, and so I'm gonna get a little basket that can hang up there, like a flexible cloth basket, and I'm gonna put things in there like my stethoscope, my pencil bag, my scissors, you know, little things up in there, and then I can keep my water bottle, my little books, and all my papers down in the bottom of my locker, just to keep me from having to carry all of that stuff back and forth every day, because it does get tedious and annoying, and my backpack just doesn't really fit very well in the locker anyways, so it'll be nice to have that situated in there better. Okay guys, that was a lot of stuff. Holy cow, this is gonna be a long video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. It really, really supports my channel. Leave a comment down below what you take in your work bag, or leave a comment below giving me a suggestion if you guys have any video suggestions or videos that you would like me to make, anything specific. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any upcoming videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!